Okay. All right.
Like I'm saying, we gotta have a cameraman.
All right. So I'm going to draw everything that you need to know on the board. Leave spaces. So draw it exactly how I draw it. Leave spaces around the particles because we're going to be labeling them. Okay. Draw all of these. Yep. I like to draw them kind of randomly. If you want to draw them like in a straight line down the page, if you're better with that kind of organization, then go ahead. Doesn't have to be. I just prefer to look at it randomly. Just how I am, I guess. So I know I'm in the way. Just give me a minute here. Okay, that's almost, you know what, I'm gonna add one more. That's almost everything you'll ever see as far as a particle diagram. Now I'm walking over here, Jake, so I guess you need that camera.
You just avoid the camera.
Someone should just wear a GoPro on their head.
I think I would have supreme vision with that. I think I want one of those. Wait. What if we brought over here?
Great idea.
The other side.
No, because I don't want to do it.
No. Like right here.
This is how it's gonna be, so just copy these.
I don't think so.
So, well, that doesn't matter.
I mean, you
We
can
should
get
get
it down from that.
we should get a telescope like up here.
No.
And then if you,
Telescope.
Yeah. And put
Or
the-
you could just take like one step
Why would
to
you
your
get a
left
telescope?
and then you'd be
so
good.
you can see.
Right, I'm saying hang it down from that.
Hey, focus.
Yes.
So, stop, enough. What I want you to do after you're done drawing them is try and pick out all of those terms. Which ones are atoms? Which ones are molecules? Which ones are elements? Which ones are compounds? Mixture doesn't apply yet, so forget mixture. But atoms, molecules, elements, compounds, they're all up here on the board. I want you, in your head, don't say it out loud. So say to yourself, oh, I know what that is. That's a whatever. I know what that is. I know what this is. I know what that is. So you only have 4 options. Atom, molecule, element, compound. Some of them overlap though. So you can have an atom that's an element. You can have a molecule that's an element. You can have a molecule that's a compound. Let me say that again. You can have an element, but it's also an atom. You can have an element, it's also a molecule. And if you have a compound, it has to be a molecule. We'll talk about that. I'll show you. And you are going to have a worksheet practicing this due Monday. Got to get you ready for that quiz next Friday. Oh, I realized I hadn't updated the box yet. Sorry about that. All right, we all have them drawn? Anyone like super anal about drawing, coloring in the circles? Don't do that. Just do this. It's easier, faster. Okay. Does anyone know what particles up here are atoms? Xavier. Yesterday, you said, aren't they all atoms? Right? Isn't that what you said? So I thought about it. So I think I can explain it fairly well. Yes, every single thing up here technically has an atom in it. But if I ask you which one is an atom, we're looking for just one singular sphere. That's what an atom is. So an atom is the simplest part of an element that retains properties of that element. So in terms of particle diagrams, or these are called ball and stick models, one ball, one sphere is an atom. That's the simplest part of an element. So when I say, or I ask, which of these are considered atoms, there's only 2 atoms up here. That one and that one. Those are atoms. Because Xavier and anyone else who is a little confused, which is fine, when I start putting these together and it looks like this, or I just have two of them, looks like that, that's not an atom. What do you call this? Say it. A molecule. This is a molecule. So a molecule is two or more atoms chemically combined. So what I want you to write is atom under here and atom under there. So an atom, yes, an atom makes up compounds and molecules, but as far as picking it out in a particle diagram, when I say, or a question says, which of the following contains an atom or contains atoms, you can't just say everything. Okay, it doesn't work that way. You have to be specific. So single individual circles are atoms. Everybody else on the board is a molecule. So we're going to write it every time. Molecule. Don't be lazy. I want you to write this in your notes. Oops. Sorry, I get all screwed up with my C and my U. My C's look like U's sometimes.
Same.
Molecule. 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 Keep saying it, it sounds funny.
Yeah.
Molecule. Molecule. And molecule. You guys ever see The Princess Bride?
Oh.
The movie, The
I bet
Princess
you like
Bride.
watching that a lot.
You have?
So I bet you like watching that.
I don't. If it's on TV, I'll check it out. It was one of my favorite movies when I was a kid. You guys ever see it?
Yeah.
Do you remember when they're getting married? He's like, marriage. Remember that part? No one remembers that part? He says it with like a.
No,
He's like,
he's not
he's like
moving.
marriage.
It's just hysterical. I just have to skip the part.
Say it one more
It's
time.
awkward.
No.
You do it one more time.
So, whenever I say molecule over and over and over again, I start to get into the marriage.
Ow. Wait, what?
Go to YouTube or Google it or whatever. Just type
No, I'm
in.
not gonna watch Princess.
Just type. It's called The Princess Bride. It's not really about a princess.
It's about the-
It's about.
Marriage.
What does he say? He says, true love. It's about true love.
What is
That's
the
the movie's
okay?
about.
How many stars
So
would you
that's
give
your
out of
favorite
five?
movie?
100. It's a good movie. Anyways,
That's
go use your secret web that you use to buy illegal things, and look up the marriage part in The Princess Bride or whatever. You'll see it. Not right now. Put that away. I'm gonna smash it. Put it away. Put it away.
Okay, one second.
Put it away. Ryan.
You know what you should do?
You should put your phone away.
Suck the gasoline out of my phone and use it.
Back to this.
Okay.
Now, molecules are two or more atoms chemically combined. This is a molecule made all of carbon. This is a molecule made of two different elements, right? Because it's two yellow and one red. Same thing there. There's two different ones. But if I put two yellow ones together, that's the same element. So what you're going to learn right now is the difference between elements and compounds, if you haven't already picked up on it, by looking at particle diagrams. So, who could tell me, where are the elements, where are the compounds? I kind of separated them on purpose.
Elements. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 elements.
5 elements. That's an element, that's an element, that's an element, that's an element, and that